welcome to Katrina's Creations. This is episode 298. We're only two videos away from hitting 300 Saturday videos. So let's get started. I have a lot of finished objects this week. First off, what I am wearing is the Raina shawl that I made recently, and I'm going to take this off so you can see it. I'm wearing a brown shirt, and this has, it's teals and turquoises, but there is brown in it as well. I don't know how well it's going to show up. There you can see it. There's like brown speckles in it. So it actually goes really well with this shirt. So that's what I am wearing. Now let's get into what I've been working on. We are in full craft fair mode at this point. Kim and I were talking, and Kim's doing the same thing, if you remember, in the show and tell last week, known as the Kim show, because everything was hers. She had those little stuffed frogs. She's making a bunch of those stuffed frogs. I have been knitting because I thought these would go really well for craft sales in October. So this is a knit crate yarn, and you can see it's a tweed. I forget what it is. I will put it up along here what this is. But this is the same knitted pattern that I did the pumpkin, the little stuffed pumpkin with. And I am in the process of making a hat in this same yarn. Now this is worsted weight, and I held it double so I could use US 10s for the knitting needles. I used US 10, so it would go a little bit faster. So I actually made two of these. So there will be a tutorial for the pumpkins coming up, not this week, but next Wednesday. There will be a tutorial, but they're all based, the cowl, the pumpkin, and the hat I'm working are all based on a 10-stitch repeat. So you can do any of them based on just those 10 stitches. So yeah, here is number 1. Here is number 2 of the cowls that I've made. And then I've made a couple of hats. I have this one. And this is actually the same pattern as the cowl. There you can see it. I think I was working on this last week, but I finished it. This is the same pattern as the cowl. So, and the pumpkin. So we have that one. We have this one. This is the tutorial that is going to be out for Wednesday. This is Lion Brand's Easy Peasy number 5 hat. It is a free pattern, so I have 2 of them now. So this is going to be Wednesday's video. So then I worked on a couple more cat hats. Yeah. Staff Day is in September, and I have one more hat I'm going to make, and then I'm done. So we have the latest, and thanks Spaghetti Western music, you know, doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, here we go. It's a cowboy hat. And then this is what you tie it in place with. And yeah, this is for Kitty Carson. Those of you in the US know who Kit Carson is. If you're out of the US and you don't know who Kit Carson was, he was a Western guy who was on the Pony Express, which was our mail system out west, and they rode horses really, really fast and dropped mail off at different places. I think it ran for only like 18 months or something like that, but that's where he became famous. So yeah, so all of the hats have cat themes, so this one is Kitty Carson. And then somebody specifically requested a captain's hat. I have no idea why, but somebody emailed and asked if I could make a captain's hat. So here we have it. I still have to attach the strings to hold it on. This is going to look like a Navy captain's hat, so I do need to do some, like, use some gold yarn and put some like braiding around here and around the edges here, and do some kind of like little braiding type of thing in here. just with some gold yarn, and then it'll tie in place. And this is going to be kind of a play off of Star Trek. The name's Cat. Kit E. Cat. So yeah, Captain Kit E. Cat. So those are the two hats that I have worked on this week. Now I will show you, that's my finished objects. Let me show you my works in progress. I have not even touched the poncho well, I take it back. I think I made it halfway around on the poncho this week. I didn't even fool with it a whole lot because, like I said, the craft fair is next Saturday. We have another one that the two of us are doing together in December, but this one is for this coming Saturday. I will put a link to it down below if you live in the area and want to come check it out. It's at Camp Ader. So I will put the link to their website down below so you can go check it out if you want to come out and check out the craft fair. And if you do, stop and say hi to Kim and I, because we'll be sitting there probably knitting and crocheting. So yeah, anyway, that is what I've been focusing on this week. So I have one more hat that is going to be like this one, and this one is in a denim blue with pink fuzz on it, apparently. Yeah, denim blue. And this is the last of this roving type of yarn that is not real well twisted. So I'm still waiting to hear back from Annie's. If you saw that video where I talked about my haul from Annie's, or no, I think that was just last Saturday. I didn't even do it as a haul. I just showed you what I got. I still haven't heard back from them. I called them a second time and said, there's 2 skeins missing in what I ordered, and you sent me a set of interchangeable crochet hooks that I didn't ask for. So we'll see what shows up. I talked to the lady. She wrote it all down. She said she had to get the approval of her supervisor to change the colors or whatever, because apparently the 2 colors I had ordered in these other yarns are no longer available. They're discontinued. So I said, well, just whatever other color. So she named some colors. I said, yeah, that's fine. Just send me that. So yeah, waiting to see if that shows up in the mail and for them to tell me what to do with the interchangeable crochet hooks. So the only other project I have that I've been working on is the hat that will go with the cowls. And this one I'm not holding double. I'm just holding it single because I only have 2 balls left. They're both this size, and I know that this is probably going to do 1 hat, and I have 2 cowls. So I have the other skein that I can use for the other hat, and then I think we'll be good. So yeah, so that is all I've gotten done so far, is the ribbing. So that's what I've been working on this week. What have you all been working on? Now in our acquisitions, I'm not going to show you because I already took it upstairs and put it away. But anyway, if you missed it, you can click the link over here. I went to the knitting cottage with Kim a few weeks ago for a knit out where we sat outside under the trees and a bunch of us just knitted and chatted the day away. It was wonderful. It really went quick. I thought we were supposed to be there like 9 to 4 and I thought that's gonna be a long day. It flew by. We had a really good time. And yeah, so anyway, if you wanted to see what I got at the knitting cottage, they had some discounted yarn for $1. I went a little crazy. So if you want to see that, you can click that link and that will take you over to it. The upcoming video, like I said, is going to be a tutorial for this hat. So that will be Wednesdays, and then next Wednesdays will be the pumpkin and the hat and the cow. They're all together tutorial. So we have that going on. Now, what am I reading? I haven't talked about this for a couple weeks. I finished the YouTube book that I was reading on how to improve your YouTube channel. I don't know if it's working or not. If you haven't already, please click that little red subscribe button down below. And if you click the little bell-shaped icon next to it and then click all, you will be notified anytime I post a video. So that being said, what am I now reading? Let me see if I can take this label off so you can actually see the cover of the book. I had to get this book from another library system, so they send it with a little label over top of it. This is Jessica Beck, Troubled Treats. The lady in the story, Suzanne Hart, owns a donut shop. And this is number 19. I mean, if you want to get into a series that's going to continue to last and last and last, this is a good one. I think there's 30 some books in the series. This one is fairly quick read. As you can see, it's not very thick. And it's not even large type. Yeah, but it's good. This same author has written several different series, and I've read all the other ones. There's a diner series. I think it's like 6 or 7 books. There is a pizza series where she wrote under a different name. It was under Chris Cavender. Those were my favorites because they had pizza recipes in them. These, always in the back, have donut recipes. Who doesn't like that? So they're considered what is a cozy mystery. In other words, somebody dies, but it's not gruesome. So it's a clean murder mystery. But anyway, her husband is an ex-investigator, so the two of them are investigating a murder at her mother's new warehouse that she bought. So yeah, they're always fun. So nice light reading, and they go quick. I think there was a dead body found within the 2nd page, so it went pretty fast. So that's what I am reading. So now it's time for So in our Come and Get It section this week, Lion Brand is offering 35% off of their yarn and kits through Wednesday the 12th. The sale ends Wednesday the 12th at 9 a.m. So basically it's going to end at 9 a.m. is a weird time for it to end. But anyway, that's when it ends. I started to say it's because of Pacific and Eastern time, but not really at 9 a.m. I have no idea. Anyway, it ends Eastern Standard Time on the 12th at 9 a.m. So the links to all of the sales will be below. If you look directly below the video, and you'll see where I've written what the video is about, and then it says more. If you click the more, it'll drop open and just scroll down and you'll find the sales. They're listed alphabetically by the yarn company. So that is Lion Brand. There's no coupon code needed for that 35% off. Jimmy Beans, which is Jimmy Beans Wool, they are having, I went over to their sales section because you know me and clearance, it's like stamped on my forehead. Embossed, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I look for cheap. My son says it attracts me like a bug to a light. But anyway, they have over in their clearance section, Clean Cotton Yarn. That's the name of the brand. It's called Clean Cotton Yarn. And it's running anywhere from $2 to $2.75. So those are pretty good deals for cotton yarns. They had lots of other yarns too. I just looked to see what they had at the cheapest rate. So that's what they've got going on. Knit Picks. It is their 20th anniversary, so they are running like free patterns every week or so, so make sure to check them out for the free pattern. But right now they currently have Felice yarn, which is used for socks and things, 30% off, or if you buy a Felice bundle, which is like 5 to 8 skeins of yarn in different colors, they're like pre-packaged bundles, you can get 40% off of the Felice bundles. It's called a Felice value pack. So they also have City Tweed, and the yarn that I am using, this yarn here is considered a tweed. It's a solid with like little flecks that are like just attached to the yarn. So most everybody knows what a tweed is. But anyway, they have City Tweed is their monthly yarn sale, and it's 20% off right now, and they're also offering 20% off of all of their double pointed needles. So that is Knit Picks. And then Mary Maxim, if you go over to their sales section and start at the cheapest stuff, I always set lowest price first to see why would I spend more than I have to. But anyway, they have yarn starting at $1.99. So that's worth checking out too. So that's the sales that I know about. As others come available, I will send out little videos to let you guys know. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. It does help the algorithm for YouTube. So it helps recommend it to other people. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.